Hey, everybody. This is Dawn with the Quilt Lady. I'm here in Kingfisher, Oklahoma, and today's Easter. So happy Easter, you guys. Uh, I need it. If I was open on Sundays, I would give out Easter eggs, but we close on Sundays. That's our church day, y'all. So I hope you guys are going to church, which church too, and uh, celebrated Christ's resurrection and all that. It's a great day. So we have something different for you today. Um, so this is pre-recorded because we are uh, with the kids Easter because that's family day, and so it's pre-recorded. So we will be with you online, and so if you guys want to go ahead and put comments and stuff, we will answer you by message. Okay, so you'll see me on the pre-recorded video, but we'll answer you through message this time. Okay. Um, we are from Kingfisher. Like I said, we're on Main Street at 206 North Main, and our shop hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5, Saturday, 10 to 2. Okay. Now, and we're closed Sunday and Monday. Now, the whole thing that we're going to do today is about Shop Hop, which is this summer, June and July. And so just to say, that's our hours now, but during Shop Hop, the hours are going to change, and we'll get to that in a minute. So just wanted to make you aware, if you're looking at stuff, our hours now are one thing, and we're having extended hours through Shop Hop. Okay, so anytime you want to visit us, we have all the fabrics and notions and rulers and AccuQuilt. Everything we've got pretty much is online. So you can visit us. You can see on the screen quilt-lady.com. And we do free shipping if it's over $100. And we have curbside pickup still available. If you're within 10 miles of the shop, we'll deliver for free. Okay. And of course, we'd love to have you come in and look around. We've changed lots of stuff around. And again, we've got lots of panels and stuff on the ceiling because we're out of room. So we've got the ceiling covered with quilt stuff. So you guys come in and visit with us. We'd love to see you too. Okay. If you guys want in the drawing, which who doesn't want in the drawing, right? You share your video. Okay. So down on the side, it'll say share. And if you hit share and post to your post it, then for every share, we do $1. So if we have 50 people watching today and we have 50 shares, that's a $50 gift card. So our maximum is $50 gift card. But if we go over that, then we start another gift card. Okay. So a couple of weeks ago, I think we had 80. And so we did a $50 card and a $30 card. If we have 100, we'll do two $50 cards. So that's how it'll work. So to be entered in that drawing, you have to share. Okay. So to be entered in the drawing, you have to hit share. Also, if your friends are on, or if you talk to your friends and say, hey, I'm going to share this, and you go share, that puts them in the drawing also. Okay. So that puts them in the drawing. Now, when you guys go out there and it says, do you want notifications? If you'll hit yes, that you want notifications, it will beep at you. Your phone will beep at you and let you know that we're going live. Okay. So, a lot of people won't put notifications out there, but I've had a few people say, I always forget at 2:00. So if you put notifications out there, you'll get a notification that I've gone live, and then you can come on if you want to. Okay. All right, here we go. Got a couple more things here. So the Road to Oklahoma Shop Hop. What that is if you've never been involved in a shop hop is you'll go from one shop to another shop to another shop. And this is throughout Oklahoma. It's not every shop. Just the ones that have decided to be in this group. There's 28 of us. And so you'll go, we have several regions, and I'll show you that here in just a bit. Several regions set up, and you'll go from shop to shop. You get stamped at the shop. We have a special stamp each store. And so you'll have these passports. They'll look like this. This is last year's. It'll look like this, and it's the Road to Oklahoma Shop Hop. Now, you can pick these up at the first shop you're at, or you can print them online. So what I would suggest is go online and print you one off. Okay. You can still pick this up at deal. But then that way you can plan out your trip. So you've got 2 months now to do it. This year is June and July. And so you have 2 months to do it, but then plan out. So we have here region 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So for instance, region 1 is Oklahoma City, Hennessy, Ringwood, Guthrie, us, and Yukon. Okay. Region 2 is Blanchard, Chickasha, Moore, Cache, Oklahoma City, another one in Chickasha, and Norman. Okay. So, and then region 3 is Stillwell, Broken Arrow, Tulsa, that area, Okmulgee, and region 4, Ponca City, Claremore, Bartlesville, that area. So there's 28 shops, but that's how you can kind of plan your trip. If you and the girls are all getting together and doing a girl trip, then you can plan, hey, region 2, say region 1, we're going to do that in 2 days, or we're going to do that in 3 days. So we're going to go to these 3 shops one day, and then we're going to go to these 3 and kind of make a circle. Okay, so get online and it'll kind of help you plan your trip out. Okay, and then when you get to the shop, you can pick this up and we'll stamp it for you. And then on the inside, okay, so for instance, region 1, so it has all the information of each of the shops. Okay, so it's going to give you our address, the town we're in, our phone number, and then the hours and the website. Okay, so you guys want to be sure and watch these hours. Okay, so the one thing about the shop hop, everybody's open regular hours except Saturday. So like our normal hours on Saturday is 10 to 2. Everybody will be open to at least 4, 10 to 4. Okay, 10 to 4. So these passports will be available at the shop on May 20th. So if you want to stop by the shop on May 20th and pick your shop hop passport up, you can pick it up, and then you can kind of draw out your plan of, your plan of travel. Okay. What else was I going to tell you about this? Okay. So here's where I'm going to tell you the road to, if you get online and you go to www.roadtooklahomashop.com, okay, and then you can see it here on the screen. There's a website, and there's also a Facebook site. Okay, so you can see the blocks that we've each made, and you can also see the quilts or the finishing kits that we put together. So again, for you that have never done a shop hop, each one of us, you'll get a pattern, and I'll get into that here in a little bit. Your block pattern that you get that we put together, your block pattern is free. So you come in, you get your booklet stamped, and you get a block pattern. Now, most people, I would say, want the kit. And so the block kits are $7.99. Okay, so you can pick up a block kit at every shop that you go to. Every shop should have a block kit. Okay. Your fabric yardage, we'll have yardage, and I'll show you the fabrics here in just a bit, is $12.99 per yard. Okay, $12.99 per yard. Now, we cannot sell it, so don't try to order it today. We cannot sell any of this until June 1st. Okay, shop hop is June 1st through July 31st. So 2 months. 2 months. Okay, that gives you guys time to have a vacation and still go on the weekends or through the week and make it to all the shops. And then this time, having it 2 months, you have a little time at each shop to look and shop around instead of trying to get in there and get your deal stamped. Okay, one other thing on the passports. On the back, so it has all this, and this is the page that you'll turn in. This is the page that will all be stamped, okay? And at the bottom, down here, you need to have that filled out before you come in. So it has your name, your email, your address, and your phone number. And then it wants to know if you're between ages 7 and 16. So they give we do a child's prize too. So be sure and fill that out. And I'll tell you why, guys. We had last year, I think we had 3 of these left at the shop. Okay. One of those had the person's name. So we could call, and it was her home phone, but they called them. And then they came back by here and picked up her deal. She was looking at product and she set it down on top of a row out here on top of fabric, and we found it and she got it back and was able to go finish getting her card stamped. Okay. If it's not filled out, we had two that was filled out partially, no name, have no idea who to call. So you guys be sure and fill that out so we know who you are in case you lay it down. It's for your own good. You don't want to go get all these stamped and then lose your passport. Okay. One other thing about the passports, say you did region 1 and that's all you got to, you couldn't do the whole state. If you get all of region 1 done, you're still in for a prize. If you have all of region 2, still in for a prize. So you can just do regions if you want, or you can do the whole thing. So there's all kinds of prizes. If you get on Facebook or you get online, it'll show you all the prize. We have sewing machines, we have baskets, we have gift cards, all kinds of stuff, you guys. You're going to love it. And every shop's different. We all kind of have our own flavor. So it's going to be fun. You'll love it. And you'll love getting out after being locked up for a year. So you do have to go with each shop. Some of them are making you wear masks, some are not. So you have to go by whatever the shops say. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So back to, if you've never done the shop hop before, you get the block. You're going to get, or you get the block pattern for free. So it's just a piece of paper with the pattern. You can go home, you can cut it out of your own fabric. You can buy the shop hop fabric from one of the shops or several of the shops. You might get a piece at each shop, you know, and then make it at home, or you can get the kit. The most popular for sure is the kit. It's just $7.99. You do it at each shop, and then that has your all the fabric for your that shop's block. Okay. So last year we was the only one that did ours laser cut. And if you're not familiar with laser cut, oh my, you're going to love that, because generally when you get home, you lay your fabric out, you read your instructions, and then you have to figure out what fabric goes where, and you start cutting. Ours already cut, and it's all cut by laser. So it's precision. Our quilt engineer, Clint and Whitney, they did all that. And so everything's cut by laser. You can go home, lay it out, and start sewing. Ours won't take you very long to get it done. Okay. So we was the only ones that had laser cut last year. And our quilt kit, our finishing kit, was Chapel Windows at Dawn. Chapel Windows at Dawn. It was beautiful. And we made that kit and or made that pattern. And it was also all laser cut. So you got to go home and start this big quilt, start sewing. You didn't have to cut it all out. It was all ready. So really a big plus. That's a big plus. Okay. Okay. I think we're ready for fabric. Okay. So here we go. So it's been a big secret. Okay. So we just put it out, I don't know, maybe a week ago, of what fabrics are going to be in the shop hop fabrics. So now we can tell. Okay. So this first one, these are all custom designed. So you cannot find these anywhere else. You're not going to find them in another state. You're not going to find them anywhere, because we've had these made for us, for these 28 shops. Okay. So this first one, it's a navy blue, and it's got a white kind of mum looking flower. But really, you know, if you get the batiks, you know how deep and rich those colors are, and saturated with the color. Really, really pretty. So these look like they just pop off that fabric, and that's due to the contrast. So if you know anything about quilting, you know the higher the contrast, the better your pattern pops out. Well, you can see white on blue, those flowers pop right out on there. So, okay, so that's one of them. That's the first one. Second one, this is kind of not really a seafoam green. It's kind of a turquoisey seafoam. I don't know how to really explain this one, but it's beautiful. And so we have coral in our quilt this year. So these kind of have the flowers, different leaves, and it's all kind of in corals and yellows. Really, really pretty. Okay, so that's the second. Third, again, we have a dark blue, and here's the coral. Okay, so here's some of the coral in a design popped out. All right, so that's the third fabric. Okay, this is my favorite one. So this is the fourth fabric. It's a navy blue, and it's got lots of coral, closer together design, and filled in the blank spaces from the last one with coral dots and little flowers and stuff. So this one is the fourth. Okay, and this one, again, a blue background. It's got the corals and the yellows, and it's kind of a geometric design. Okay, so that one, this one is really pretty too. I think if you got a whole lot of this one, it might make your eyes go buggy, maybe, because of all the geometrics in it. But otherwise, I think it's really pretty. I just think you'd have to be really kind of careful uh, on that one. So, okay. And then I love this one. Look at the deep, rich colors in that. The green with the blue. I love that. I think that green is so pretty, and the blues, that just pops right out to me. So that's another one. Okay, here's another one. A light coral background with the squiggle lines. Okay, the light coral with squiggly line, the darker squiggly line. And that goes really, really nice with everything. Okay, and the last one is gray. It's kind of a like a stormy gray looking, and light and dark. It's kind of mottledy looking in the background, and then it has the same coral squiggle lines in there. Okay, and so this one's really pretty too. I like that. I think that'll go in there good. Now I want to tell y'all something with the squiggly line stuff. Ours doesn't have that squiggly line in it, our block. But if you get a block and you have anything that has a squiggly line, beware. Okay. When you cut those blocks and you have a star point, for instance, say this is the squiggle lines, okay, where the yellow is, you want to make sure that you cut that where your squiggle lines all go the same way. You don't want this side going up and down and this side going across. So be very aware when you get stuff that has lines in it that you cut it. Know that before you cut it, because once it's cut, you're done. So there again, that's good to have a laser cut kit, because there's no mistakes. You don't make any mistakes. It's already cut for you. So, okay, we'll go to the next one. Okay, the next one, this coconut is the background. And this was picked, so it's the background on everybody's, okay? Every block has to have, the rules say every block has to have this coconut in it. Okay, so the coconut, it's not just a plain white. So where some of them have been, this has got pattern to it. It almost looks like, to me, like a sunflower, the center of a sunflower starburst kind of out from it, but it's got a little bit of color in there. Okay, so a little bit of white on white, or maybe just a little tannish gray and stuff. But that one's really pretty. It's a really good background. Okay, all right. Okay, so that was the main custom fabrics. Now these five are coordinates that go with the first six, seven. Okay, so these are coordinates that we can use in our blocks and in the quilts. And so you'll probably see these coordinates in a lot of the blocks that you guys will be getting. Okay, so those are pretty. We have Silverado, Daffodil, Aqua, Frog, and Storm. Now my little boys, they would love that, and my little girl, that it's named Frog, because these kids go around in the summer and they catch these little tree frogs, and they want to come up and show me, Nanny, look at this frog. And I'm going, frogs and me, no. Okay, all right, so again, you're going to get your block patterns free. Your block kits are $7.99. The fabric yardage is all $12.99. And guys, we didn't set these prices. When we go to the meeting and we're in the shop hop, the prices are all set, so everybody has to have the same prices. Last year it was a little messed up, and some priced their kits more. That can't be. So if you go somewhere and it's more, that's not right. You have, the rules say all kits are $7.99. Okay, and all bolted fabric is $12.99. So if it's anything different, then it's not correct. Okay, so that's the rules to the shop hop. There's a bunch of rules to this, but your block kits are $7.99. Okay, so if it's any more than that, you don't have to pay that. It's $7.99. Okay. Huh?
No, then we're going to show them our block.
Okay, so you guys want to see our block? Yeah, it's really pretty. Okay, Whitney, okay, so this is our block. Isn't that pretty? Doesn't it kind of look like a sunflower? I think it does. It's so pretty. It's a star. So we did this, and we've done a few different things. Whitney's put this together with the fabric laid out in different ways, and we all like this one the best. So the star points go up with the arrows kind of, and it kind of looks like a sunflower to me. But then I see a star. So we decided to name this Novalise. I named the block. And Novalise, let me read you this. Novalise, the meaning of Novalise is bright star, God is my oath. So Novalise means bright star, God is my oath. Okay, so that sounds like me. Sounds like all of us. So that's what we named our block. Okay, Novalise. And my daddy used to always, my name's Dawn Elise with Elise, but my daddy always called me Donna Lisa. Donna Lisa. Donna Lise. Okay, so it was fitting. Novalise. Okay. Okay, just a little story there. Okay, so if you guys come in, this block that we've got up here is all going to be laser cut. It's going to be put in a package. We will have the pattern in there, everything. So when you get home, you cut your pattern, or you cut your package open, because they'll all be sealed. You'll cut your package open and take out your pattern and sew it up. It's all cut out. It's all ready. So if you've never used a laser cut, oh my gosh, it saves you lots of time. And there again, if this one doesn't have stripes, but no miscuts, no mishaps, it's all there. Just start sewing. You'll love it. You'll love it. You'll get used to it and want to do everything that way. Everything, I now want everything laser. It's like, why spend 2 days cutting out stuff? I want to sit down and start sewing, get it done. Yeah. So, okay. So that's our block, and I think it's really pretty. If you go out on the website or the Facebook, you'll see everybody else's blocks. We're supposed to have our blocks in, I don't know, a month or two ago, and there was just a few of us that had our blocks turned in. So not everybody's got their blocks yet, and we were supposed to have our quilts out there by yesterday. Yeah, we were supposed to have them out there by the end of March. And I think there's only like 5 of us that was actually out there by the end of March. So there's still some that's behind and don't have theirs out there. But if you keep watching, you'll see everybody's blocks and everybody's finishing kits. Now, let me say, our finishing kit is a quilt, and it was last year. Some finishing kits, they don't have to be quilts. So they can be bags. They can be table runners. They can be wall hangings. They can be whatever they want to make with their block. So it may just be a 1 block wonder, you know. It may be 3 blocks and do a table runner. So it may not always be something big. I think our quilt has 12 places for blocks. And so we'll have a finishing kit that is just the finishing kit. And then you can pick up your 1 block, or we'll have a finishing kit with all the blocks. Okay. So we did that last year. You can either put other people's blocks in there, or you can pick up all of our blocks and do them all the same. So you might look at that and make sure it would fit in, make sure you think you'd like that pattern. Huh? Okay. We're ready for our quilt. So this is the debut, you guys. Okay, this is our quilt. See, now I really think it looks like a sunflower from here. Okay, so I love this. We debated on what kind of background, but because we did a dark background last year, but in the blocks we had to use white. Well, we couldn't do a black background. So anyways, and Whitney tells me, this is my daughter-in-law, that this is much more for the younger people and more popular for more modern. Okay. So that's good because I'm more old school. So I like to know what the young kids want too. Okay. So this is very, very pretty. And the white, that it looks all white there, but it is that coconut that has the flowers and the different shades of white on white. That is all the background in this. And then we have our star block that's in there, the Novalese block. And then there is another one that looks almost 3D. It looks like an X, but it looks 3D, like it's popping off the page. And inside the little blocks of that, which it's hard to see here, but it's, oh, there we go. There we go. Thank you, Whitney. It's a cream, or it's a white background with these blue crosses. And it's gorgeous, you guys. It reminds me of like being in Rome and you see all the architecture and you see like, I'm thinking like a Roman Catholic church with the architecture all. When I was in New York, I seen lots of architecture, and that's what that reminds me of. So that's the block that's in the center of the X, and really, that really pops out and looks 3D to me. So if you didn't like the crosses, you could always put just a plain white in there, of course, if you wanted to, some of the background fabric, and I think there'll be plenty in there. So, but I really do like the crosses. And then the other one just kind of sets it all off and pulls it all together. So the thing with this, I don't know if you guys know the rules to our shop hop, but everyone is supposed to make their own finishing kit, and you're not to use anybody else's design. Okay, so last year we wrote our own pattern, and this year we've written our own pattern. So Clint and Whitney, our kids, have helped Bill and I, and they've done most of it. I picked out the blocks and stuff I like, and they didn't fit together. So Clint, being the engineer, he did his magic and made it all fit together, and it looks really good. So, and then Whitney put all the colors with it and got it all. They just take care of us, you guys. It's kind of like every time I need my phone fixed, it's like, Whitney, can you fix this? Or give it to one of my grandbabies. They can always fix my phone, and I don't know how to get all this stuff done. So, anyways, back to the quilt. I think it's gorgeous. So far, there's 5 of them out there. I really, really like ours. So, if you needed to make this bigger, because this one is 68 by 92, guys, 68 by 92. So that will fit a twin bed for sure, and probably go on the top of a full. Okay. If you need this to be bigger, all you have to do is add borders. Okay. Just add borders. Now, if you want to make that a king, and you would need to get 2 of these. Okay. If you need a king, you're going to need 2 of these, and you probably won't need that wide, because that'd be 100, or let's see. Yeah, that would be way wide. You wouldn't need near that wide. But if you want to make it bigger, if you'll contact the shop, we can always get you extra blocks and stuff to make it larger. Okay. But we just wanted one that was a good size that everybody could afford, and get one to get started. Okay.
Tell them to comment if they would be interested.
So if you guys are interested in this, we kind of need to know how many kits to cut. Okay. So we're kind of trying to decide how many kits we need to cut. If you're interested at all, if you'll comment, I'm interested in the quilt, so we kind of have an idea. It doesn't hold you to it, but just so we know how many's interested in buying the kit. Okay. And we named this Reawakening. Okay. So our block is Novalese. Okay. Bright Star, God is my oath, and Reawakening is the quilt pattern. Okay. And that's named by us. Whitney suggested that we name it something because the earth has opened up again. The people have opened up again from COVID. We've all been closed up for the year, and so we've come up with words. We went through all these words, and Reawakening is what we decided. So I think that's appropriate. I think that's very good. Okay. So that we've reawakened. God has reawakened us all, hadn't he? Okay. Kind of know what's important now. Kind of took a little bit to get our attention. Okay. So that's our kit. That's our quilt kit. And again, if you guys will share this video, be sure and share. That gets you into the drawing, and we will draw after after this is over. We're not selling anything today, so there won't be any invoices or anything going out. So if you share, that'll get you into the drawing. Okay. And again, it's $1 per share. So how many people that we have watching? Everybody that shares it will be into the drawing. And if we have 50, you'll have a $50 gift card. Okay. If there's more, we'll have two gift cards, or on and on. Okay. What else, Whitney? What else do we have? Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. So when you come through the shops, every shop will be open by 10 for sure. Our hours are of course 10 to 5, Monday through Friday. And on this, we have extended hours. So we are again open on Mondays. Okay. Mondays through Friday, and then Saturdays 10 to 4. Okay. Saturdays 10 to 4. The only day we're closed is Sunday, and we won't stay open that day because that is our church day. Okay. So we have to go and give our praise. Okay. So come in and do that. And then in front of our shop on Main Street, you'll see it when you go by. If you look up above, we have 4 big barn quilts that are red, white, and blue up above our shop. Okay. So if you can't locate us, look for the barn quilts. We have a flag out there that says fabric. I may make a new flag. We'll see. And we have this huge, big lemonade stand that my husband made. Okay. Huge, big lemonade stand that's out of wood. Really cute. It looks like an old time photo booth, you guys. I really need somebody to sit out there and sell lemonade. That'd be a good idea. So if you guys come and your group, say there's 5 or 6 of you girls or 20 of you girls, get behind the photo stand or get behind the lemonade stand and take your picture, and then you'll post it on social media. Okay. So Instagram or Facebook, and we'll have more information about that. So if you post it on your social media, and then you hashtag us, which we'll give you all that information later, then you'll be in the drawing for a laser cut quilt kit. How nice is that? Okay. Laser cut. That's right there is worth it. Okay. And then in the shop, we have a scavenger hunt. And we do this. This is not really just for Shop Pop. This is what we do in the summer. And so this will go on until Labor Day. Okay. It starts June 1st. But this part goes on till Labor Day, okay? The photo booth will stop at the July 31st, but this part, so we have these little tiny coins. I don't know if you can see them here. You see these little coins? Whoops. You see these little coins? Okay. So we have these little coins. They have little holes. Clint made these on the laser. Again, cut them out. And they have little holes, so they may be hanging behind a notion. They're not going to be put in bolts of fabric, you guys, but they'll be in patterns and books all around the shop. We had probably 10 or 15 of these out at a time. So if you find one of these, from June 1st to Labor Day, then you need to bring it up to the counter and you'll fill out some little paperwork, and we'll put it in the jar. So when we draw this, we give away a $50 gift card. Okay. $50 just for finding the little coin. So it was so funny. Last year, we would get girls in and they'd say, "Where's those coins? What do they look like?" So we'd show them the little coin, and they'd say, "Okay." And them girls would go through everything, look in every drawer, pull out every notion, and look for these. And then it got everybody else in the shop all pumped up. So it was like a scavenger hunt, and I need to find this first. So, and then once one would find it, you could only go in the drawing once. Then they would all look for their friends. Okay, everybody's got to get in this drawing. So you guys come in. This is really a fun deal. Come in and look for the coins, and that's our scavenger hunt. So we'll give away $50 gift card. We'll draw for that Labor Day, after Labor Day. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else is there, Whitney? What else do we have?
Talk about next week.
Oh, guys, next week. I got to tell you about next week. Okay. Well, I can't tell you about next week, but I want to tell you so bad. It's a surprise. Okay. I just met with my Moda rep today, and I shouldn't have even said Moda. We have something new, y'all. and it's so exciting. You're going to love, love, love it. I love it. Um, so stay tuned. I can't tell you anything about it till next week, but stay tuned. And you guys want to come back next Sunday at 2, put your notification on because you are going to want to know about this. And oh, I want to tell you so bad about all that. I'm not a very good secret holder. I want to tell you so bad about all this. So be sure and come back. Okay. So you guys be sure and share the video so that gets you into the drawing. Okay. So I'm not sure who was on here, but I will be talking to you by message because this is all pre-recorded. So we're recording a couple days early and going to play it on Easter. Okay. We're going to be with the family. So, yeah, if you guys share up to 50 of them, we'll have a $50 gift card and then we'll have more after that. So how many ever people shares, what the gift cards will be. Okay. All right. One last thing. And I told you guys this week, and Whitney's got the poster up here. QT Fabrics, which is Quilting Treasures. They're one of our lines that our distributors that we carry. So they're having a contest. Okay. So this is enter to win. Okay. And the new line is called Open Air. Okay. Open air is anything outside, anything what you consider to be open air. Say you're at the Hot Balloon Festival. Say you're at whatever, fishing, wildlife, anything outside, whether it be sky, water, night sky, stars, whatever you can think of. You can kind of see on there, there's a lake, there's water, there's a dog out in the woods. And, you know, everybody takes pictures on their phone now. Okay. Everyone takes pictures. Go through your pictures on your phone. And I'm going to have Whitney blow up the deal. At the end, this will be blown up. This poster will be blown up. And you'll be able to see all the information that's at the bottom. You'll be able to see it really good. So what you have to do is you'll send your picture. You're going to post this on social media. You'll mention your favorite quilt shop. So we hope that that's us, the Quilt Lady. Okay. So if you win, you guys, and I think there'll be several winners. If you win, you're going to win pre-cut fabrics, and then the shop will win a couple bolts of fabric. So it's a win-win for both of us, you guys. And I know you guys all take good pictures. So go through, take pictures. Think about that when you're out taking pictures of open air. What's open air mean to you? And they will come out with this fabric line. They're going to print these all on fabric and it'll come out with a line. So wouldn't that be so cool if you took a picture and then it comes out on fabric? You can make a quilt with your own picture. That's awesome. I love that. So, okay, I'm gonna be quiet now. You guys have a great Easter and enjoy your family. Enjoy the kids with the egg hunts and all your playing cards, whatever you do in the afternoon, or taking naps in the afternoon. But lots of eating. I know there'll be lots of eating. We've got, you know, we've already got our menu planned. So, anyways, you guys have a great Easter and go to church. And we'll talk to you next week. And I'll get to tell you all my good surprises. So, all right, you guys, have a good week. See you later. Bye-bye.